Now we're going to hit nutrition. It's the fuel that powers every movement throughout My StableTable. So here we're going to go into a deep dive. We're going to touch on each of the 6 key points: commitment, consistency, frequency, contextual understanding, hook habits, and tracking. So buckle up. See, this is it. Eat like your life depends on it, because honestly, it does. I'm here to share with you what I have learned over 30 years of focusing each and every day on my wellness. Simple, sustainable nutrition habits. They align with your body's needs. They have nothing to do with dieting. This is not a short-term fix. This is a lifestyle. See, no matter how smart you are, how hard you work, you cannot outmove, out-supplement, or out-sleep a bad diet. Can't be done. Studies have shown that 80% of chronic disease is preventable through diet and lifestyle. Nutrition is not about restriction. It's about strategic empowerment, fueling the one body you have in this lifetime. It requires commitment, of course. Why food matters. Why does it matter? Energy levels, mental clarity, muscle recovery, disease prevention. I can go on and on. Every bite is either fighting disease or it's feeding it. Try this. Write down one food lie that you've believed, i.e., I need sugar or caffeine for energy. Now flip it and affirm, I commit to eating foods that love me back. I commit to eating foods that fuel me and fill me with energy. See, for me, I'm fairly hardcore with my own diet. I eat real food. As a result, I avoid crashes. I'm not on that glucose roller coaster. I'm metabolically flexible. I can go into fat burning mode and ketosis really whenever I want. You need to learn what's right for you, but I'm going to give you a blueprint of how you can interact with what you eat, when you eat, how you eat it. And it's up to you to really discover what works for you. 3 balanced meals a day, protein, fat, fiber at each, no starvation mode, no binge mode. See, blood sugar stability equals fewer cravings, better focused, hands down. Some people would say a perfect plate is half veggies, a quarter protein, a quarter smart carbs, like a thumb size of fat. Okay, but you have to figure out what works for you in preparing that, in portion sizes, and what works with your body and your goals. Let me ask you this. What's one processed food that you can swap for a whole food version this week? Write it down. See, this is where the contextual understanding comes in. Your life is not my life. I can't tell you to eat what I eat because we might have very different goals. The truth is, modern food is engineered to be addictive, to addict us to sugar, to seed oils, to hyper palatable junk. It's not even food. One way is to look at foods that maybe your great grandmother would recognize and eat those. Shop the perimeter at the grocery store. Stay away from the inside aisles. You want to look at the meats, the eggs, the dairies, the fresh produce. Avoid food-like products. Long ingredient lists equal trouble. Okay, and I'm going to bust a myth for you because fat doesn't make you fat. Sugar does. And if you don't already know that, this is going to be vitally important for you. We're not using rocket surgery here. You got like a 2-second rule for cravings. When a craving hits, you go drink a glass of water. Wait 5 minutes. If you still have that sweet tooth, drink another glass of water. Slowly. It'll take a while. You have to train yourself to behave differently. Use a visual cue. Put a fresh bowl of berries on your counter, or pumpkin seeds, pistachios, or walnuts. Whatever you want that's a healthy snack, put it right out where you can see it. Stop buying chips. Get rid of the chips that are in the cupboard. You will eat less when they're not there. I just don't buy them. It's simple. And I don't have any in the house. Part of the VIP program is decluttering and getting rid of that out of your cupboards, getting rid of the cookies, the seed oils, the things that aren't serving you. You need to practice habit stacking. So if you must drink coffee for whatever reason, say while the coffee's brewing, I drink a glass of water. I will ask, will this food give me energy or drain me? Before I even prep the food, don't wait till it's right in front of you. Ask before you're prepping. Is this going to give me energy or is it going to take energy away? Do some temptation bundling. Pick one non-negotiable nutrition habit like veggies first, or meal prep, or blessings before you eat. Now, how will you enforce it? How will you remember it? How will you practice it? You have to think this in your mind. It has to be thought of intentionally, or it won't just happen on its own. And you can do simple tracking for this. You can write down your hunger levels or your energy levels. You just keep a little journal and rate your meals by satisfaction. Better yet, just take a photo, snap a picture of what you've created to review at the end of the week. Keep it in a folder. Go back and say, "Ooh, I really like that. I didn't like that as much," what have you. But let me see your best meal of the week. Whatever you post, your best meal of the week, tag My StableTable. You see, food is not just calories. For most people that don't have the goal of bulking up, food is like energy. What messages are you sending to your body with the food that you're eating? See, for food and nutrition, we want to focus on quality over timing. Unlike the movements where it's about frequency focus, we want to look at quality, okay? We want to investigate our emotional ties to food versus like movements, physical inertia, okay? Environment, we want to look at it. Kitchen setup matters more than a gym setup. Try this stuff out. Apply it religiously. Send me your questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Any personal hurdles that you're having, let's get you eating healthy. And it doesn't have to blow your budget. And while we've gone through hydration and movement and now nutrition, understand that these are all tied together. Hydration affects your hunger, and your nutrition and hydration affect your sleeping habits, and they also affect cravings.